Welcome back, everybody. Derek Sue, your 2022 Oakland mayoral candidate. Well, it's a really chilly morning here in Oakland. It's 37 degrees this morning when I woke up at 5 o'clock. And so propane this time of the year is kind of low. I go out and fill both the tanks today, so that's not a big deal. But also, I have a wood-burning stove, and so there tends to be a lot of burning materials here in East Oakland that get dumped illegally. And so I'm out gathering some of those scraps, and I'm going to be using that on my wood stove, which this morning when I came out to walk my dog, I gathered up a couple of armfuls of the scrap wood that I found in the neighborhood. So I'm going to be going out and getting more. In fact, I brought a bag with me to carry scrap wood. So plastic bag, garbage bag. I'm going to go grab some while we walk and gather up some burning materials. This way, that'll allow me to stretch my dollars longer during this cold spell, because it's going to be cold here all weekend. We're talking about dipping into the mid 30s, 38 to 37. This morning was 37. So we're below the 38 degree threshold where people start dying out here because of the cold. And let me tell you, it was bitterly cold this morning when I came out. There was a lot of dampness in the air, and so I knew that one of my tanks went empty last night about 2 in the morning. So I switched over to the propane tank, which had a little bit left in it, and been running since. But that's going to run out here shortly. So that's why this morning when I was out walking, I got a couple armfuls of wood, started it up, and my tent stayed, or my shelter, I should say, stays nice and warm. I'm probably about 62 to 64 degrees inside, while right now outside we're at 42, 43 degrees this morning, now that the sun's come up. So I'm going to go around the corner, grab some wood, and we'll be right back. Okay, we're here at the scrap pile right now at the neighbor's, and this is all he's a contractor, and this is a wood pile from several jobs, and he's just left it right here. A lot of it's cut into sizes that I can use for my wood stove, and so a lot of folks here that live on the street come over this wood pile and take a lot of the wood, and we use it, we burn it, and that's how we keep heat, free heat, cheap heat, by burning stuff that's being thrown away here in the neighborhood. So I'm going to go throw a few pieces aside, and that's going to work for me, especially the sizes that I need. So I'm just going to kind of throw them in a pile where it works, and these are going to be used throughout the day and into the evening to keep my shelter warm. And this is low cost, no cost fuel, as long as you have a way that you can create or get the energy out of these pieces of wood. And you see that these are some nice pieces of wood. Some of them are a little damp, but that's okay. It's not a problem, because with the heat that's inside, it'll dry that wood out. So we're just going to continue gathering some wood. We'll be right back. Okay, we are back here. I just stacked the wood into the container there. Here's the wood stove, and it's going right now. So I'm going to open the door so you can see. Yeah, it's going real good there. Close that. And then, so that I don't have hot spots, I've also got a fan up top going there. That one is battery operated. That's on a battery pack. And then I have my regular circulation fan going. And so this keeps hot spots from forming from the exterior box, because the box gets really hot. So we avoid doing that. But now I've got a supply of wood to get me through the day. So I'm going to let this kind of burn down, because it's starting to warm up a bit. It's still low 50s, but it's cold. So anyway, see, I only have the bottom vent open so that it doesn't burn as fast, but it does burn very hot. So that's kind of the trade-off with that, but that's okay. The heat is nice. If it gets too warm in here, all I have to do is open up my plastic door, which I have closed right now, as you see, top to bottom. That helps retain the heat. So, well, got a guest, so gotta go. We'll be right back.